Hey, it's James and Michael with the Crypto Guys. And in today's video, Bitcoin going down to 40 and could be going down to 38. President Biden weighs in on crypto and people's fear and how to handle it and how you can make money when fear is high. So make sure you watch this video until the end, because if you don't, you could end up losing a lot of money. But first, a disclaimer. The information in this video is not intended as financial advice. Like any investment, you need to do your own due diligence and make sure you like and subscribe. So, Michael, let's take a look at what's going on in Bitcoin.
Yeah. Well, here's what's going on, right? As we mentioned yesterday, that if we broke this level, we're going to go down to the next level, which is exactly what happened, right? We literally went down to the level that I predicted yesterday if we broke that level. Now, I was bullish yesterday. I did say that. That's true. I'm still bullish. I think at some point we're going to go up. But well, here's what happened, right? Biden went out, and maybe you want to explain that part.
Yeah, so Biden's seen issuing crypto oversight executive order next week. So what in the world does that mean? Well, it says here, President Biden is expected to issue an executive order next week, so he hasn't done it yet, directing agencies across the government to study cryptocurrencies and a central bank digital currency and come up with a government-wide strategy to regulate digital assets. So this is no surprise that, at some point, governments are trying to figure out what to do with crypto. And that's what's happening here. So don't let the words executive order scare you. But this hasn't even happened yet. And in fact, a lot of good can also come from this. And, the government, they take a while to figure some things out. But that's what's happening. And of course, that's still going to affect the market, though.
The fear, right? So we have the fear index. This is yesterday's 30. I think probably tomorrow, when we look at the fear index, it may be more somewhere around there at 24, 25, right? Let's say 24 tomorrow, because it's delayed by 1 day. Yeah. See, this says the next update, 9 hours, 30 minutes.
It's interesting how I'd like to know how they measure the fear and greed index.
That's a good question. What is the algorithm?
But here's the thing. And why is it even important to understand fear and greed? Because those are the two dominant emotions that drive the market. And you got to remember, if you go back to Maslow's pyramid and hierarchy of needs, right? No other needs are important when the bottom need is threatened, which is our need for safety, which we attach to money. And so that's why people will do panic selling and things like that. They don't think for the long term. They're not patient, because fear, as you know, Michael, just overrides the brain and helps people not think clearly.
Totally. Absolutely. It puts them in reaction, right? Fight or flight. So here's your flight, right? Escape. So instead of holding on, people sell, and that's why there's sales pressure there. Yeah, I mean, so the question is, what's going to happen next? Can we break this level? I think there was no strong bounce, but we're holding it so far. I'm very cash like positive right now. Very. So I hope it goes down, to be honest. And the reason is because I've been planning this. I'm ready for this. In fact, I'm ready if it goes down more. But I don't think that's going to happen unless there's more bad news, right? Like, I think people have to understand that it's not, the market is bullish until there's bad news. Then it's not bullish anymore. It's not going up anymore. You're getting red candles now because bad news, lots of bad news. Does that make sense? So
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, it's all it is, right? So are we going to hold this? I think it probably can, but there's a lot of fear. And I think for me, I would say I bought some, but I'm ready to buy more, and I'm ready to buy again if it breaks that, right? So I would just say like that. Just be ready. That's all. Accumulate, right? Accumulate. Don't go all in, because too much bad news is like going on. And I think when we look at the RSI, there's a bit more room to go down. Of course, that's not necessarily going to happen, because we're at the support, exactly the support that I had mentioned yesterday, the day before yesterday, the whole week, the whole month. Okay. And this support as well that I have like mentioned. So if it doesn't hold, then we know where we're going. We're going to the next one. And if that doesn't hold, I think I don't even think we're going to go down to like 33. I make sure to subscribe to the channel. I will show you the next support if that happens. Yeah.
Perfect. It'll be interesting when the news breaks next week of the executive order and Biden signing that. But again, remember, his executive order is just for people to start studying it. That's really what it is, because the government realizes, well, we need to come up with a strategy. Now, a lot of people are going to view that in a negative way, and maybe that is a negative way. But at the same time, you never know what might happen. If there is a way for banks to come on board and make it easier for crypto, then that might make more people feel safe to jump into crypto, right?
True.
It's hard to know.
I mean, I don't think they're going to make big changes but it's the uncertainty. Like, we don't know what they're going to do, right? And everybody's always talking about regulating crypto. But I think what they want to do is get more money from the taxes. That's probably what I would say they're thinking of doing, is just how do we get more money for tax? How do we regulate it so we can collect more tax, right? So we can pay back the giant printing of money. That's not free. So
that's true. How do we use decentralized finance to bail out the centralized finance? That's really what it's about. So anyway, it's still exciting times to be in crypto. So much going on and so much opportunity. I mean, so much opportunity.
Totally.
And a lot of people that I've talked to, they'll still come in and think, oh, I think I missed it. I missed the crypto train. And I just tell them, no, nothing could be further from the truth.
That's good time to get in right now. But people don't think that way. Like, I buy when it goes down. I never buy when it goes up. I don't do that. Like, a lot of people trade, they try to wait till it goes up. No, I've got really good at trying to figure out where's the bottom, right? And, I look for, as I said before, what is the bargain? What's the worst case? I'm good at that as well, like analyzing what the worst case is. And I've always said, I've explained that in the past, but today we just want to give you a quick, brief overview that, hey, we're at support. We got FUD in the market, bad news. Like, when things are not bullish, it's very easy to use bad news to create red candles. And, but when we're really like bullish, if you saw news like that, people would have just ignore it. But because we're already a little bit bearish, just a little bit of bad news can make people sell, right? So it's the psychology part of it. Like, all it takes is a bit of fuel to get the fire going, right?
Exactly. At the end of the day, have a strategy when you're trading crypto. And then, as Warren Buffett says, be patient. Have a strategy, follow it, and be patient. So
that's right. All right, guys. Well, that's all. It's a very short video to let you know what's going on. So yes, you should be ready just in case it goes down. Be ready to buy at this level. At least that's what I'm doing. And I'm also cash positive, so I can buy to 33. So buy level 1, buy level 2, buy level 3. Same plan, but we're going to keep you updated. So make sure to subscribe to the channel.
Yes. And if you like the content, please like and comment. And as Michael said, subscribe. All right, everybody. Until we see you again.
Bye for now.